that fought in World War II.
That's right. That's right.
Again, just know they're ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
They never learned about it. There's no shame. Again, we were talking about before.
No, we used to have a lot of battles with, not battles, but they'd come after us occasionally. The Italian-American, NIAF, whatever the fuck.
We did kind of an episode about.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But they used to send email, whatever the fuck it was.
I remember reading about it occasionally.
So, I responded to one of them one time, years ago. And, well, you see what you're doing with the image of Italian, asshole. This shit is true. How they fucking hear of organized crime? Because the FBI they have a whole fucking division dedicated to organized crime. We didn't make the shit up.
Right.
Okay? Number one. Number two, you think maybe you'd be happy that some American Italian actors have fucking jobs to go to every day?
Working?
That's number two. And number three, you talk about what about a fucking little Italian kid, poor kid's teeth that fucking going all fucking different. He failed math 3,500 fucking times. Is he a member of organized crime? Well, how come you're not saying, gee, our children should become more highly educated, more skilled? More? You're an asshole.
Yeah.
So my question to him was,
Are you ready?
I said, now I want to know the truth. Have you and your people ever had big signs with placards on them and walked in front of a real Italian gangster's house somewhere in Brooklyn or Queens? Protest the way he lives his fucking life, you cowards, stupid asses.
Now that would make more sense because that's the person that's really doing it.
I thought it was a good question.
That's a damn good question. Not the people portraying something that is an accurate depiction.
And again, I say alleged, because I don't know that such things happen. But oh, did you ever go in front of the house of an alleged gangster? Italian.
Shit. Yeah. Did he have an answer?
No, because he was a fucking moron.
Yeah.
He passed all day. Another time. Well, you know, I read a lot. No, you don't get laid a lot either.
You don't get laid a lot.
By the way, how come you know every fucking word of our dialogue? So you watch it repeatedly, don't you?
People that hate things are the ones that watch it the most.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Oh, just even something as insignificant as this very program that I sit in front of on a daily basis has people that know every word I've said that day and trash it and how shitty it is, but watch every single episode. Whatever. I got no problem with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought that was very telling. Like, you got nothing to do, my friend.
Yeah. Then
you're coming after a show. The guy sweeping the floors on the set can fucking buy you and sell you.
Do you know how many people that put to work for
you kidding?
years or whatever it was?
Without a doubt. And all the ancillary businesses around.
Like around it and everything. Yeah. Yeah, why? I don't know why some Italian people can't accept the fact that, Italians came over here and there was some pretty bad dudes. They did what they felt they had to do.
They were ones that helped a lot of fucking people.
Of course, yeah.
And the police used to turn their back on them. No, and they'd go and get help.
Right. And then back in, what was that? Like probably when would you say organized crime really just fucking hit the skids?
I want to say in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
really,
right?
You know, but that's also possibly some propaganda from that.
I can't do that while I'm
there's like 3 of them left. That's bullshit.
I can't do that.
I would imagine because
I would imagine
because they're too smart. I mean, they're in, they own buildings.
You think maybe they just shifted?
Yeah, they own buildings.
Something.
In the stock market. They got this. They have that. You got to bury cash, don't you? So to say they're not here, I don't think so.
It's hard to run gambling and whores these days.
Yeah,
exclusively. So maybe Wall Street, maybe real estate.
I would say.
Maybe there were other things to get into that are a little more, and else it doesn't make them the biggest crooks in those businesses either. Because some real scumbags.
Obama or the head of all the fucking
it's a no-brainer, of course.
Okay? Right. Because when those guys tell you something, it's real.
Right, yeah.
Good or bad, it's real.
Yeah. That guy, man, I was watching someone who was saying from just before the election about Russians trying to affect the election, rigging of the election. And this was before when they thought Hillary had it wrapped up, and Trump was saying, hey, I don't know if this is rigged. And his whole thing was, it's not rigged. And Obama's just talking about, you know, why don't you go out and get some votes? Yeah, yesterday they were showing it. And he was just, oh, here it is. Let's play some of this. This is amazing.
The larger point that I want to emphasize here is that there is no serious person out there who would suggest somehow that you could even rig America's elections. And so I invite Mr. Trump to stop whining and go try and make his case to get votes.
Can you believe? Yeah, that's what we need to.
It would take too much of a concerted effort to throw an election.
Back to the Soviet Union, what they did here, hacking some emails and releasing them, is not.
No, I was saying that he pretty much laid it out right there. Like no one. And by the way, they were talking about how the Russians were trying to hack the election for a lot longer before that clip came out.
Yeah.
He's the president. He was supposed to be in charge of making sure that didn't happen. And he's saying right there that it wasn't happening right until the day after Election Day.
Putin owned him.
Oh!
Putin owned him from behind. He owned him.
Yes.
Always owned him. This guy was a scared fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
You know, he should be in a fucking federal penitentiary. He defended us. He pissed on everything that we hold held dear. We go back to the word ambition. He hated people who were successful. The guy never signed the front of a fucking paycheck. He doesn't know what it's like other than having a government fucking job. Now he bought a home for what, 7-point-something million? Who gave him the money? Did he break his piggy bank? He doesn't have that kind of. How could he have that kind of money?
Where do these politicians? We know what they make. We know what the yearly salary is for the president.
I'm curious. And why the fuck did he not move back to the south side of Chicago? Because he don't want his daughters to marry anybody from the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right about. I was thinking like, well, you know, the bullets are flying, and that's one thing. But yeah, put them in circles.
Here we go.
That aren't these fucking.
Yeah, there's no Prada there. Right? Yeah. So and all that.
Awful we are.
Yeah, well, listen. The people who made money for the 8 years that Obama was in the White House, the people who made money in Southside Chicago were the fucking funeral directors.
Yeah.
Think about that. You know, it's just a minutia, but think about how much fucking money these.
Rocco! Knock it off!
Batman! He's got a freaking tank! God! Come on, get us out of here! Crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Do you still see it, Batman? The terror in her eyes as she looked upon your true self. Savor that image. There are many like it still to come.
Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance! He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! White's got the bat in his sights. He's gonna take him real soon.
Do you mourn Batman? Or are you really the stoic caricature you play? Beneath that mask, there's a man, I'm sure. A man who grieves, a man who suffers, a man who fears the reckoning to come.
Did you hear about the guy working with Scarecrow? Bad case of bad envy. We should get out of town. Scarecrow's planning something, I can tell. My favorite riot was probably Blackgate, but this is top 3. Easy. By the time we're finished, there's gonna be nothing left of this stinking city. Riddler's been working on this stuff for months.
Control Falcon, boss. Hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
What's the bet?
I'll stick this knife through your head. I'm gonna fry your ass. Bad dog.
mate, because every day, boom, 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 boom.
Tell me they're okay.
Send in the fucking National Guard.
I'm getting them back.
He never did
I
anything.
couldn't be here. I was laid
Nothing.
off.
I'm surprised to see what roadblocks they throw up for Trump, because whatever he tries to do,
That's the problem.
roadblocks come up.
That's the problem.
I hear from a lot of people, oh, your president, where's your president's wall? I go, what do you think? He's out there the first day laying fucking cement and blocks? I go, there's a roadblock he's got to get through from the left and the Democrats that won't let him do it. I go, here's what's good for me right now anyway. I just like having a president that wants to build a fucking wall.
Very, very true.
That's what I want. And if it does get done and he can get through this bullshit red tape in Washington, then it'd be great. But in the meantime, I am loving watching these squirming media, liberals, these organizations, the social justice wars, Hollywood. Hollywood came out in droves to try to get that special election in Georgia. They lost. They got fucked. Their poll is not what it used to be, and they're screaming.
It's old, man. It's boring now.
Boring now.
You had people with the vagina out inside. What the fuck was that? What do you say to your 6-year-old little kid? I'm going to dress up like a vagina.
Like a vagina.
This is what it looks like, by the way, Bobby. I just want you to know that. What kind of parent are you?
You want to fucking really? You think because this will let people know how fucked we are and how we need to turn this around. There's a 52-year-old father that has decided, and this isn't a parody or some type of let me show how fucking sick the world is by showing how sick I could be. He's serious. 52-year-old father lives as a 6-year-old girl. Wow. Roll this fucking tape and try to keep your lunch down.
Wow.
Yeah, this is insanity. And I mean that literally. Look at this. Look at this. There he is in the middle. He's the mother's 7 and now claims he's a 6-year-old. There was a video on this thing.
I gotta pull one up. I know who it is, definitely.
Oh, you know who it is?
Here we go.
So you call him Dad?
Yeah, that oh, wow.
Horse track betting was
Oh, yeah, hey, we got to find out what that paid.
Vincent won, I think it was like $6-something.
Oh, good. Give it to the church, please.
I guess 20 seconds, you get $2.
Oh, yeah, it's probably $12 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes to your favorite charity.
Yeah, good.
There we go.
St. Jude.
St. Jude.
That's it.
Something I could do. It'd be like telling me to stop being, 6'2" or leave.
So he'd be sitting down.
That's
That
what
it?
I was. I was trans before we married.
Oh, God.
I was a trans
What kind
parent
of broad
for
marries someone?
I
23
honestly
years.
believe that because of the way this is presented to us these days, that people that are fucked up and would, they're just going into, this is a mental patient.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. Should be in the hospital.
Who would cut their
But the
bangs?
Mary Jane's on, too.
With the Mary Jane. And this guy isn't just sitting there pointing and laughing.
I would be hysterical if you could do it.
Hysterical.
I would say, you? Listen. Yeah. Right.
I've already lost everything and everything's happened. I'm going to be me and I'm going to show other people that it's okay to be feminine where I am. So by coming
it's not.
out of the closet, it just liberated.
You can't fit in the fucking closet. He came out of the closet. Yeah, you're right.
And if you say, if you go out there and just say, oh, this
Yeah, I know.
insane. You transphobic and homophobic, and he can identify as whatever he wants. Really? Can he?
You're gonna be in the bathroom. My wife goes there.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
Fucking slit your throat.
Could you imagine you walk, your wife walks out of the bathroom, it's like,
oh man,
comes out.
there would be trouble.
There is an indoctrination going on in this country for the minds
The
of
Batmobile can't
the youth of
auto-navigate
this
to
country.
this area.
And it's based around this unbelievable degenerate lifestyle. Not just this, but in like every way. Crime is acceptable, no shame. You know, the traditions that we've embraced in this country for years are now the biggest evils you could commit. Family, a straight man and a straight woman having kids, teaching them their religion, working for a living. These are now the bad things. A gay man and his gay husband adopting a kid from another country, and that's America. That's the lifestyle. And if you say different, you're the problem.
The devil came to visit, Anthony. That's what the problem is. The devil came to visit. He doesn't want procreation. He's against it. So these are the people who say, well, I'm comfortable in my lifestyle as a homosexual, which is all right. I don't want to see them get beat up. I don't want to see them get killed. But the idea being, what I don't understand is how these American orphanages, do they have orphanages anymore?
I think they still do. They probably call them something else.
Call them something else,
yeah.
Okay. What's the parameter? In other words, if you can write the check, you can have the kid.
You can have the kid.
Fucking idea?
You're buying and selling children at that point. That's what's happening.
You're not asking how they're going to be raised.
Didn't there used to be a criteria?
Oh, big time.
Like a mother, a father, he had to work for a living.
In the arcade, you remember the movie with Cary Grant to go to adopt a little baby? And there was a million questions. His little business wasn't doing that well. I'm sorry, you got to wait for it. Oh, no, man. It was a whole big fucking list. You remember?
Two dudes just want to, you know.
And I love to see, I mean, you see little children from Asia, from Africa being adopted by Americans. It's wonderful because you want to see them smile. You want to see them safe. You want to see them happy. You got a lot of American kids don't have a fucking house to live in, man.
And I honestly believe, especially a lot of the Hollywood elitists that go out and adopt children from Africa. I mean, you see, what was it, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, like that. Just as if they were adopting a white kid just for the color of the skin, that's what they're doing. It's a status symbol.
Status symbol.
It's like what, you know, you watch Mommy Dearest and see what fucking that. It's look at my kids. Yeah. Look what I did.
Look what I did. Trophies.
Look what I did. Look how good I am. Put me in your movie.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I've always said, this country is terrible when it comes to the treatment of children in general. In general, and we have to. Kids in Appalachia, kids all over the Bronx, Brooklyn, wherever. They get beat. They get beaten. They see an eagle going into the mother's arm. You gotta take these kids the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You gotta do something for them. Forget about giving a raise to the MTA people. I like you. Forget about that. Spend some fucking money. Help us fucking individuals.
Yeah, because you are perfecting the future.
Of course you are.
There's only so much you could do when something happens. There doesn't seem to be any real preventative.
Right, preventative nothing.
That's working. You know, you could pump as much money into schools as you want, but if you're teaching the same bullshit indoctrination and that this is bad and demonizing work and ambition, you're just going to raise another generation of people that don't want to do anything. But yeah, put money to real things that really will work, and maybe, you know, like we were just talking, trade schools.
Sure.
Things like that.
Sure. And how many
fucking go to Yale?
That's right, you know, and you can, not only that, it's like we talked about, it's the pride, it's the ambition. But you know, it's like de Blasio in New York City, who keeps talking about, well, we need more money for schools. Well, you have administrators who make $400,000 a year.
I could find some money for you.
Right. You have teachers that you put in rubber rooms for the last 12 years because you can't fire them because of the union. There was a complaint against them. They're still on salary. Jackass, if you ran a fucking business, how long do you think you'd stay in the black?
Could you imagine running your own business and you want to fire somebody, but you can't? So you have a special room you put them in, and you still got to pay them even though they're doing nothing. Who came up with that deal? Who's first of all, the genius that got that through for his people, and the dummy that actually signed off on it? Like, that person that signed off on it didn't get something out of that. Give me a fucking break.
Of course.
It's all
this communist
bullshit.
In de Blasio.
Yeah.
He just wants more. You got to pour it into the kid. The fucking Henry Ford didn't have a fucking computer in front of him when he learned how to add, subtract, multiply, and read fucking English, did he?
No. No, he didn't.
And I think he could buy De Blasio.
Oh, yeah.
So. All right.
That was, well, again, that was the evilness
the
of
evil.
country back then.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry Ford.
Yeah, evil, yeah.
Oh, that guy, one of the industry people.
Industry people.
Oh.
Put everybody to work.
Yeah.
So
Actually changed it from the Wild West to
Correct.
a civilized nation where people had jobs and innovation was a thing. Ah.
But you know, you said it a few minutes ago, and I believe it. I feel the same way. I think the pendulum is beginning.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
I kind of see it.
Yeah.
I hope so, man. I really do. We'll take one quick call from Steve. Where is he? Steve, Tampa. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Ed? Today's my birthday, but I wanted to give a happy birthday to Vincent's wife and to Missy.
It's not Missy's birthday.
Well, you're gonna have it.
No, I said it's her birth. No, I said it's his wife's birthday. I was talking about Vincent's wife to Missy.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Vincent's lovely wife when we were out on Long Island.
Had a good time.
Oh, it was so much fun.
So yeah, I wanted to give your wife a happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
There he goes. Thanks, Steve. Vincent, again, this just flies by when you're in here. I love this. You're just a pleasure to sit and talk to. It's like literally when I sit with my family, it's like this.
Good.
This is just me and Uncle Tony or something sitting there talking. That's how I feel.
I'm glad.
So comfortable, and you're just a true gentleman and a patriot and just a great guy. Thanks so much.
Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. Thank you. And everybody out there, we'll be back on the 10th. The 10th of July. Have a great, safe and sane 4th of July holiday. Again, we will have shows that are taped, playing during the vacation. So in the meantime, check in on that. And we'll see you when we come back. Have a great time and vacation and everything. And we'll see you next time. Again, thanks to Vincent. And bye. We'll see you. See you when we come back.
This time tomorrow I go dark. Got my money, got a new identity lined up. No one will find me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Couldn't turn down a chance to kill Batman. This will go down in history.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this. The relay chip will allow me to temporarily blind the drones. That should give me enough time to take out the 2 radar towers. I need to destroy the radar before the drone comes back online. The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area. That's the first radar tower dealt with.
All units, we've lost radar coverage in Sector 1. Probable malfunction. I'm assigning tech now. He laid out order. It was Bat 10. Radar Tower B, prepare yourselves. Alpha target incoming.
Do this right, we're in good with the night.
Predictable, Batman!
Oh, Bruce. I know how you feel about this Arkham Wannabat. The same way I feel about those cheap Joker knockoffs you've got at the movie studios. There can only be one Joker, Bats, and it's me. I mean, you. Okay.
I can use the remote hacking device to temporarily blind the sentry gun.
And purify the Joker gene pool.
I can use the remote hacking device to temporarily blind the sentry gun.
We'll break the bat. I know it. We've got the numbers. We just keep attacking. I don't know where that penguin guy got these guns, but whatever the Arkham's paying him, it's not enough.
Done and done.
Alfred, I've dealt with the radar.
Now there's just the trivial matter of the long-range missile launcher. Once it's been taken care of, I can deploy the Batwing to scan for the cloudburst.
I'm heading there now.
What's the second radar? He bypassed the sentry guns. How is that possible? Just keep the missile launcher in play. I control these guys.
You seen Scarecrow's face up close? Word is he had surgery after getting mauled by some kind of mutant crocodile. Imagine what it looked like before.
Be right back. I'm just gonna switch cups.
bodies aren't our concern. Those freaks can steal all the money they want. I wish we had this kind of hardware on every job. Sure make things easier. They're not like normal plants. Our ammo doesn't have any effect. You have to nuke these
These
things.
cartridges generate a lot of heat condensation. It still generates a lot of condensation levels.
Okay, Command just sent out a dossier on a metahuman known as Poison Ivy. Get reading. That's why we're on board. You hear? Recon team stumbled on one of the Riddle guy's hideouts. He sounds crazy. We can take the bath. You know how many guerrilla fighters I've killed? He's no different. Just got better gear. No one knows, not even Stag. That thing's never been tested under these conditions. This op must cost more than what some countries spend in a year. What do you mean, possible sighting of a second Batman? How many are there? Scarecrow's made Poison Ivy a priority target. Where's the bat hitting her? Batman's ammo won't even scratch the paint job on those things. He's screwed.
Where's Batman been hiding? Bat better be ready. It's almost time. This Ivy woman? She's not supposed to be working with Batman. The briefing said she's with us. If you're outside when it hits, you're screwed. That's why we're getting a heads up. We'll be underground, safe.
No, but like they were just put in the thing when I saw them. So they didn't have that, the sogginess, you know what I mean? Ah, shit. I left my drink up there. Came all the way down here with no drink. Came up there with a drink, came down with none. Oh.
You sure it's Firefly? Could have sworn Gotham's supposed to have a
What
Firefly
the-
too.
Get up there. Oh, that was a good one. Right on camera, too. Oh. Alright, folks. Gotta eat dinner. Peace out.
Be back soon.